Hello and welcome back to another episode of DIY 101 with yours truly, moi. On today's episode, I'm going to answer a question that has been asked of me many times. So many times after creating a beautiful glass centerpiece, pretty much like the one you see here sitting on my right, I am usually asked more often than not the question, Miss Danielle, why did you choose to use either a permanent glue in conjunction with hot glue as opposed to a two-part epoxy or vice versa? So what I'm going to do today is very quickly explain to you the reasons for me using both, as well as give you my personal opinion in what is best for me if I was creating commercially. So the reason why, and for those of you who have been with me for some time, you know that we use the recipe of a permanent glue, say for example, like an E6000 in conjunction with our hot glue. And as a creator, and if there are any other creators out there who are watching me, if you would feel free to chime in below. Whenever it is we are creating or we're sitting in front of that camera and we're putting a video together for you, most often than not, we are going to try to find items or products to help us do our job expeditiously as well as efficiently. And so whenever I am trying to get through a video, or rather I shouldn't say get through, but to have a video completed in a timely manner, I would opt to use a combination of that permanent glue in conjunction with a hot glue because, as we have said time and time again, and say it with me if you know, that hot glue is going to give us a permanent, I take that back, a right now adhesion, while that permanent glue is going to cure over time. All right. So for me, it is very easy, or much easier, to create my video with my permanent glue and my hot glue gun so that I can put the pieces together in an effort to honor your time and not have very lengthy videos. All right. On the other hand, sometimes you would see me creating videos and I will have my two-part epoxy on hand with me. And usually if you see I'm doing this because this is a piece from conception in my mind to creating this, to sketching, to the draft stage, to finally completion, that I am actually either going to keep to decorate my home or I'm going to be giving it as a gift. And so whenever I am taking my time to create a piece that I'm either going to keep for myself or give to someone, I am always going to use that two-part epoxy when I am creating with glass. And let me tell you the reasons why. My first reason is simply because that epoxy is going to dry crystal clear. How many times have you created a glass piece using perhaps some permanent glue and some hot glue, only to find out that while your permanent glue will dry clear, that hot glue does not. And then your beautiful piece is left punctuated by glue stains. Secondly, what I like about the epoxy is simply this. Whereas a permanent glue may take a longer time to dry because it is a one-part system or a one-part glue, that two-part epoxy is going to set in merely minutes. Some of them tell you 5 minutes, some tells you 10, anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes, your two glass pieces are going to be set together. And of course, that curing is going to continue over time. And so whenever it is, like I said, I am creating to give a gift or to keep personally, I am going to use a two-part epoxy when gluing glass on glass. Now, here's a caveat. we do know that when gluing glass and glass with epoxy, that glass is going to slide. So using an epoxy might not be an efficient way to get pieces out very quickly, but it is going to require your time. It is going to require a keen eye, and it is going to require patience. And so I wanted to come on to share those 2 quick points with you to help to alleviate maybe some of that confusion. If you see me using one product in one video and then another product in another video, and you're wanting to know, Miss Danielle, which is the best, just tell me which is the best. I simply say to you, it depends on your goal, it depends on why you're creating, it depends on how fast you need to go, and ultimately it just depends on the product that you would like to set forth with your stamp on it. So I hope this has helped you, my darlings. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comment box below, and I will be happy to answer them for you. And until the next time that we see each other, I say to you, please, please, please take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all. Mwah, mwah. Bye now.